Hey everyone, I'm Jacob. Welcome back to class. Today we're going to focus on hips, the internal and the external rotation of the hips, so that you can have really good mobility throughout all your movements, whether you're playing sports, you play golf, or you just work at a desk a lot and you want to move well in your body. And we will also focus on the plantar flexion and the dorsiflexion of the ankle so that our full lower body is able to be mobile and feel free, easy, and strong. Let's get started with class. All right, so we're first going to start on our feet. Bring your legs super wide, turn your toes out, slide your hands down to the bottom of your thighs, keep your elbows locked out, and let your weight just sit down in your hips. Starting here for just about a half minute. You can move just a little side to side a little bit with the hips. Not completely straightening a knee out, but just rocking a little side to side. Turn your fingers in, bring your feet a little closer together, and now push your knees out and away from you. Let your chest sink down. Let your head release down. Now we're going to go to the right, set the back knee down, untuck the back toes, and sink here for a moment. Slow, deep breaths. Other side. Come through center. Hand comes down. Drop the back knee. Back up through center. And then we'll go right to left here. So we're just lunging right to left. Coming up through straight legs and dropping down. Take your time, don't go so fast. Maybe go a little deeper each time you come down. And we're not going for the deepest depth. We're just trying to bring some blood flow into the legs and loosen up the joints. Strong legs, like the more muscle and strength we have in our legs, the better, the lot more likely of not getting injured. So we want to have very strong legs. And what we're doing here is building flexibility into the strength as well, which essentially is what I define as mobility. Awesome. Now we will pause on one side and hold here. You can put your elbow to help out. Maybe you take your hands to your heart, it makes it a lot harder. Other side. I like to kind of pause right here. Boom, boom, boom with my hands, and then come here. Back up through center. Turn the toes out, squat down. And then release. Very good. Now figure four, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, squat and sit down and just balance here for a moment. Keep your chest lifted. Awesome. Now we'll take that right foot, place the toes on the floor. You can put your hand on the wall if you have one near you. And we're trying to stretch out where the tibialis is, the muscle that goes alongside that connects the knee to the ankle. Show you a little different view. Take all the fingernails or the toenails, push them into the floor. Then release. You want it to be pretty intense. Hands to the heart. Opposite ankle, cross it over the thigh. Now we're on the other side. Balance. Whoa. Let it go. Here we go. Left leg now. Should be pretty intense. You could even move the foot a little like right to left to feel it out. You essentially just want to feel that stretch down the front of the outside front of the calf, right here. That's it. Now, come down to the floor, curl your toes, and we're just going to rock back and forth about 10 times. Just putting weight into the toes, creating flexibility into dorsiflexion. Feet are hips distance apart. A few more times. Hands down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Then we're going to come into a squat position, Malasana. You have your yoga mat, just align your pinky toes up with the outside of the mat. Drop the hips down, bring the hands to the heart. Hold here for just a half a minute to warm up into it. Chest is lifted, strong in the legs. You don't want to be totally just sinking down. A little bit of a lift here. And you'll feel either it's hard because your ankles are not open and your shins are starting to burn. That's a sign. The other one is you're rounding your back and leaning way forward and your butt's up and your heels are up. That's a sign of really tight back and really tight hips. Hands down, step back to down dog. Now we're going to go into lizard. Left leg steps forward, sink the hips, bend the elbows, straighten the arms, step back to down dog. Other side, right foot steps forward, bend the elbows slowly, straighten the arms, step back to down dog. That's one. We'll do two more. Left side, bend, straighten. Right side, that's two. Straighten. Left side, straighten. Last one. Straighten. Walk the hands back to Malasana. Okay, so now what we're going to do here, bring the feet just a tiny bit wider and push the knee away from you. Change sides, push the knee away from you, lean to the other side. That's one. We're going to do four more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Come down to your butt. A little 90-90. Take your feet wide. Roll your hips to the right. Just allow this leg to internally rotate. You don't want to feel any pain on the inside of your knee. And then other side. Very light, gentle. This is kind of the first internal rotation thing we've done so far. So ease into it here. Be gracious with yourself. Other side. Other side. I like to take my hips and rock them a little forward. And then once I rock them back, I could really feel the internal rotation of the hip more. Let's go one more for each side. Other side. Awesome. Take this, hold your feet together. Just take a little break. We're taking just a little break in butterfly. Okay, come on up to the feet. You're going to need a wall here. Hands are going to come onto the wall. You can see them in the back view. It's like a warrior one position, but your back toe is straight forward. And now I want you to bend your back knee until you feel a lot of weight get into this bottom part of the calf here. The back heel's off the ground, and we're trying to sink weight into our back toe mounds, the left toe mounds, so that we could essentially feel an insane amount of pressure building into the joint where it's able to hold more weight and be able to take more pressure, so that when we're in our squat making pressure, it's able to sustain it. And it's building range of motion in this position here. I have absolutely terrible ankle mobility, but that's also a reason why I've had knee surgery before, and now my ankle mobility, I'm working on it. It's getting a lot better, and my body feels really good. And I want yours to feel good too. So again, we're trying to sink the weight into this joint. The back knee is bending, and we're using the wall to make sure that we keep the weight pretty evenly distributed in this back foot, so it's not buckling all to the left, to the right, it's down the center. Okay, one more time other side. These drills are super, super good, I'm telling you. And this time we will take the back knee, turn it in and out. In and out. Other side. Whew, that's intense. In and out. If you've rolled your ankle on one side, or you've hurt your ankle or whatever, this is going to expose the side that you've injured, and that's how you know this exercise is very useful. Like for me, I've rolled this right ankle, so it gets sticky when I turn my knee out, and so I kind of have to be a little bit more mentally focused on that part. Let it go. Coming back into the squat forward. So this time, instead of pushing away, we're going to push in. So you're going to lean, push in. Other side, in. 3 more each side. 1, 2. Just kind of letting the hips roll in. 3. You don't need to put your knee on the floor and do this crazy stuff like this. Just want to get that feeling of that hip rotating in the socket, feeling where it stops, going a little further, keeping it strong on the other side. Down the center here, just a little forward fold to reset. Walk the hands to the front, downward dog. Walk the feet out. Set the feet down. Untuck the toes, sit back on the feet. Now we're just feeling a nice gentle stretch on the tops of the feet here and the ankles. You might feel it in your thighs if your thighs are sore and stiff. Let's pause here. Close your eyes. Slow down your breath. Relax your body. Release the tension that comes up within the body. And open the eyes. Okay. Come onto the butt. Take the left foot underneath. Grab the right foot. Wrap the left forearm on the outside of the foot. Wrap the right forearm so you're just cradling here. Sit up tall. Now we will take this ankle on top of the thigh here If you can't do that, it's okay. Put a block here or just put it on the floor as if you're stacking logs. Take your hands to the skin of the thighs and push them down. Lift through the chest. This is really going to open up the external rotation of the legs. Let it go, other side. Once you grab, sit up the chest and then rock. Let's cross it over the thigh. Sit up first. Again, if you can't get your foot here, it's totally cool. Put something underneath here or put it on the floor. Just try to stack the legs. You're there at the middle of the shins as if you're stacking 2 fire logs. Grab the skin of the thighs. Squeeze the skin and externally rotate, meaning roll the skin of the thighs out and away from you and down and sit up tall. This is going to help bring some extra love into external rotation of the hips, opening them up. Then release. We will come right back into the squat position of Malasana. This time we'll do it with the heels off the floor. Just little tiny bounces, keeping the heels up so the heels are not going down. We're keeping the heels up and high, and we're letting the hips bounce in and out here, bringing some ballistic stretching into the hips. Then bring the heels down. Now we'll squat down. Try to lift your toes off the ground here. Keep your toes off the ground, and we'll turn the toes forward and then the toes out. Toes forward, toes out. Super hard. Toes forward and then out. Toes forward. So it's internal rotation strength, external rotation strength in a deep squat, which are all the components we need in order to have strong, healthy hips. Keep the toes forward and just sit here for a moment. Lean forward, straighten the arms, and fold back to downward dog. Set the knees down, knees wide, child's pose, send the hips back. Good job, good job. Back to downward dog. Left foot steps forward, back knee down. Final stretches here, just a low lunge. Getting into the hip flexor a little bit here, just nice and gentle. So we'll stay in this hip flexor stretch, but now we're going to move a little into the ankle. So bring the foot closer to you and allow your knee to go past your ankle here. And what we're going to do is lift the back knee. Keep leaning forward using the weight of your hands. This left shoulder is going to come to the outside of the knee. Kind of squeeze it in, and we're trying to get deep into this joint, the deepest that it can go. Now straighten the leg, send the hips back. Downward dog. Right foot forward. Back knee down. Come on up. I'm not trying to be a hater, but for a long time teaching, we always hear, don't let your knee go past your toe. Don't let your knee go past your toe in yoga from all these teachers that are been around for 20, 30, 40 years and very well-known teachers. I'm not going to say any names. And they'd always get pissed at me for my knee going way past my toe. And now we've learned that it's actually the right thing to do so you can build strength in that position. And it's just kind of funny how that works. That's why you listen to your body. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. You know, everyone doesn't always know what's best for you. That comes to diet, it comes to many things. Here we go. Again, so taking this shoulder to the outside of my knee, lift the back knee, and get this knee forward into this ankle here. And I've had a knee on this surgery, so I have to be kind of gentle, but still do the work to where I can build forward from it. You know, this is good. And then we're going to straighten the legs again one more time. Get a little stretch in the hamstring. Okay, almost done. Now back to the hands and knees. Curl the toes. Pull the skin of the toes forward. Stretching the toes out here. Your heel may not go in your butt, but that's super gnarly. This is one of my least favorite stretches, but it makes sense that this is it's what I need to do more of myself. This is with ankle mobility and toe mobility, stuff like this. Everyone's got like weak points. That would be mine. Okay, let that go. Holy crap. Whew, 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 whew. Oh, I have to like loosen that up a little bit. That was intense. Give a little squeeze to your calves, to your feet. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Hope you like this video. Again, this is what I do to keep my knees healthy, my hips healthy, my ankles healthy. So hope you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for any time the videos come out that you can be notified. And I'll see you in the next one.